Jimmy Kimmel hosts the Oscars on ABC March 12th, and we're counting down to Oscar Sunday with the nominees.
I was in the Oscar Luncheon, and I heard the applause for both of you.
We'll hear from the stars at this year's Nominees Luncheon, including Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson, Michelle Williams, Jamie Lee Curtis, and more.
Oh, man. You're making me emotional this morning.
What had Austin Butler fighting back tears in our interview? What Kerry Condon says she's dreading about Oscar night? And Angela Bassett on becoming the first Oscar nominee from a Marvel movie.
That's right, a Marvel movie.
Then, scene-stealing animals.
I am not putting me donkey outside when I'm sad.
A donkey and a monkey having their Oscar moment. This is On the Red Carpet Countdown to Oscars.
Hello and welcome to our On the Red Carpet Countdown to Oscars special. Oscar Sunday is March 12th on ABC, hosted by Jimmy Kimmel. Recently, this year's nominees gathered for the annual Oscar Luncheon, taking this epic class photo, and then stopping by for poolside chats with us at the Beverly Hilton. Among the headliners in attendance, close friends and Oscar nominees, Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson from Best Picture contender, The Banshees of Inisherin.
Now, if I've done something to you, just tell me what I've done to you.
Well, you didn't do anything to me. I just don't like you no more.
You liked me yesterday.
In the Best Picture nominated film, The Banshees of Inisherin, Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson play two men whose close friendship comes to an abrupt end.
We're still the best of friends.
No, you're not.
Who says we're not?
Sit somewhere else.
In real life, these two actors, who first starred together in 2008's In Bruges, share a very special bond that made performing together again a labor of love.
And it was lovely to have the friendship to just be a kind of wellspring that allowed everything else to take place, because we never see the friendship in the film. We see the disintegration of the friendship, varying degrees of that disintegration, you know. So, yeah, it was lovely having the history we had and all, but there was something elemental there from the first time we met for me.
It seems strange that
you
we
know,
would have had a friendship, because
yeah.
There is an age difference, there is a kind of a thing. You
I
kinda
thought
say,
it was
okay,
strange, and then I ended up doing it with you, and I was like, no, for some reason
It isn't strange at all.
Not strange at all.
And I think the fact that we did have a history definitely bought into that. You know, it's only, as you say, like 2 pages in before it starts to fall
Go to hell in a handbasket.
So, like, you never really see it when it was having its heyday.
It's heyday.
Now, Colin and Brendan are having their heyday. Both of them are first-time Oscar nominees.
It's just something that it's part of cinema history,
Yeah.
and they can't take it away. That's why this particular time, between the nomination and whatever happens, is such a glorious time, because you can just let it settle.
I was in the Oscar Luncheon, and I heard the applause for both of you. And you got great applause from your peers.
I haven't checked my applausometer yet, which I bring everywhere.
We didn't bring an applausometer, but we did bring some movie candy to share, and Colin couldn't resist grabbing a Twix. Thank goodness you took a piece of candy.
Yeah.
Do you want a Twix? No?
No, I think.
What would you like, a Snickers?
No, I'm being really good.
Are you?
Anyway, there's 2 bars in the Twix, isn't there? So that's one each.
Yeah.
You can't just all of a sudden stop being friends with a fella.
Why can't I?
Why can't you? Because it isn't nice.
Also nominated from the Banshees of Inisherin is Kerry Condon, who visited with us along with her Oscar-nominated director, Martin McDonagh.
No, it's been like all this is so much fun, and yeah, we just like hanging out anyway, so it's cool.
These two were having the best time at the luncheon, even if it felt a little bit like work.
It is work because, like, you're not going to get drunk. Do you know what I mean?
Speak for yourself.
McDonagh is nominated for producing and directing The Banshees of Inisherin, and for his original screenplay. Another of the film's co-stars, Barry Keoghan, is also nominated for his supporting role. In all, the film has 9 nominations.
But even if, like, I was to lose or something, it wouldn't be so bad if one of you guys won, you know.
What I'm dreading is having to go to the loo, but then missing somebody's nomination, someone's, section or whatever. You know, so I really need to think about that. I don't want to be in the loo for, like, a screenplay or, missing everything.
Have a good pee before you sit down.
And then I won't drink any water like a boxer in a match or something. And then afterwards I'll have...
You've got to keep hydrated.
I'll be like a
It's a
prune.
balance. It's a balance.
The original Black Panther made history as the first superhero movie nominated for Best Picture. Now the sequel, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, is nominated for 5 Oscars, including Best Supporting Actress for Angela Bassett. It's the first acting nomination from a Marvel film.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Angela Bassett gave a powerful speech as Queen Ramonda in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and she's been giving powerful acceptance speeches all award season long, winning at the Golden Globes and Critics' Choice Awards, plus accolades from the Palm Springs and Santa Barbara film festivals.
It's a moment and it's an opportunity to, put something positive, give something positive. I feel such a sense of gratitude in those moments, and I just want to express that.
Angela is the first performer in a Marvel movie to be nominated for an Oscar. It's her second career nomination. The first came for playing Tina Turner in What's Love Got to Do with It? Does this feel different than the first time around?
I do recognize that it's been quite a journey from then to now, and what it takes to stay the course, to stay on the journey, to stay, involved, in love with it. It's something that can happen, it's something that might not happen, but it's the journey that you must enjoy.
We know what you whisper. You've lost the protector.
Someone reached out to me. They were saying that just the tenor and the message of the movie and how to deal with grief and with loss and with love and legacy, that it meant so much to their family because they had recently lost someone very dear to them. That means a lot. That's right, a Marvel movie. And these wonderful performances, and every single one in front of the camera and behind created something that was a balm to someone's spirit.
Now you may only see a pile of receipts, but I see a story.
Another Best Supporting Actress nominee, Jamie Lee Curtis, is so thankful for the story of Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I felt like we were the little movie that could, and did, and kept going, and continued to do it. And it was all driven by the Daniels.
The Daniels are Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, the writers and directors of this movie about a Chinese immigrant who owns a laundromat with her husband and is brought into the multiverse to save the world.
Like, can we capture this feeling of kind of sensory overload, which is sort of how modern life feels to us, and it's very validating to have people say they felt the same way.
The movie leads the Oscar pack with 11 nominations, including Best Picture, Director, Screenplay, and Acting nods for Curtis, Michelle Yeoh, Stephanie Hsu, and Ke Huy Quan, who crashed my interview with the Daniels to sing their praises.
I love these two guys. Oh. They changed my life.
You say that with all your heart, which I love. And these guys matter to you greatly.
We did a Q&A one time, and the reporter asked them, what do they want to do with their movies? They said, if our movie can change one life, then we would have accomplished what we have set out to do. Well, they did exactly that. They changed my life, so I'm so grateful to them.
It's really easy now to be like, I've always believed in our movie, but I never knew it could do what it has done, but I have always believed in our film.
Stephanie Hsu was on hand at the GGA Awards to support the Daniels, who won top honors at the ceremony. And as we inch closer to Oscar Sunday, the humble directors are still trying to make sense of it all.
The amazing thing about this whole season has been watching a lot of people who we imagine would be intimidating and terrifying to interact with, to be in the same room as. We've been watching them be so kind.
Our life is doo-doo dumb. It's extremely weird, and I don't understand it.
Coming up,
It's hard to find words for what that makes me feel, so thank you.
what made Elvis star Austin Butler so emotional during our interview? Plus, Oscar nominee Michelle Williams on playing Steven Spielberg's mother. Do you love celebrity interviews? Make sure to follow On the Red Carpet on YouTube and your other favorite social media sites.
With 8 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture, Elvis dazzles new and longtime fans of the King of Rock and Roll. I sat down with the film's director, Baz Luhrmann, and star Austin Butler at the Oscar Luncheon.
I'm ready to fly.
Tomorrow, all of America will be talking about Elvis Presley.
Elvis beautifully captures the hip-swiveling life and legacy of Elvis Presley. I assumed everybody knew the music of Elvis Presley. Then you realize there are teenagers who have heard the songs.
People under 30 who don't know.
But my gosh, it is a great education in the most enjoyable of ways.
So it's cross-generational. It's brought in, it's brought connection in families. I think that's one of the more beautiful things about it.
The film showcases the impact Elvis's music has had on fans then and now.
It definitely is on a personal level, but also on, with kids who are coming up and saying that the movie has inspired them to play the guitar, or with older women who have seen Elvis in concert and how they're moved by it.
I took the opportunity to surprise the young Elvis star with a very special message. So Priscilla has a message for you today, and it's this. Austin, you're carrying the torch of greatness. We couldn't be more proud of you. The Presley family loves you. Priscilla Presley.
Oh, man. You're making me emotional this morning. Thank you for that.
When it comes to movie making, Luhrmann says he goes all in and expects the same boldness from his cast.
Baz, as a collaborator, brings out the best in you. You try, and if you fail, you fail. But what happens on the way is that you develop as an artist.
The real Elvis Presley appeared in more than 30 films like Blue Hawaii and Viva Las Vegas, but was never nominated for an Oscar. Surprisingly, not even for Best Song. Another entertainment icon, Marilyn Monroe, was never Oscar nominated either. But 2 stars have been nominated for portraying her on film. Ana de Armas this year for Blonde, and Michelle Williams in 2012 for My Week with Marilyn. Michelle Williams is having fun as an Oscar nominee again. She's up for Best Actress playing Steven Spielberg's mother in The Fabelmans.
There has been nothing but disrespect from you and your mother!
What a glorious role. I just really couldn't believe it. When I read this script and I finished the last page, I just turned to my husband and I said, they let her live. They let her live on every page of every scene. She just is so expansive, she's so vivid, she's passionate, and she is never punished for her desires.
What did he tell you about his mother that made you nail it the way you did?
Gosh, I don't know. It was just it was a long unfolding process that started really the moment that we met. He just started sharing, and he never ran out. There were always new memories.
You do what your heart says you have to.
You worked with Steven and you said that it was a family. Is that always the case when you work on a movie, or did you realize this was something special?
Some families are happier than others. Yeah. This was a very happy family.
Up next, the nominees for Best Documentary, including a love story as fiery as a volcano.
Alone, they could only dream of volcanoes. Together, they can reach them.
Plus, a history-making year for representation in Hollywood.
They're recognizing really fine work by a lot of people.
And could the year's biggest box office hit also take home Best Picture?
The way of water connects all things.
Did you know you could earn Disney Movie Insiders points every month for your Disney Plus subscription? Scan the QR code to download the Disney Movie Insiders app and link your Disney Plus account now. Disney Movie Insiders can redeem their points for gift cards, collectibles, and more. And watch our On the Red Carpet at the Oscars pre-show on Oscar Sunday for a special announcement for Disney Movie Insiders.
I need you with me, and I need you to be strong.
Avatar: The Way of Water is one of the biggest box office blockbusters of all time, and it's nominated for Hollywood's biggest prize, the Oscar for Best Picture. The other nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking. The Oscar-nominated film Fire of Love is available to stream now on Disney Plus and Hulu. It just won Best Documentary at the DGA Awards, making it a stronger contender to take home the Oscar.
This is Katya, and this is Maurice. Tomorrow will be their last day.
Fire of Love takes us along for the adventures of Katya and Maurice Kraft, married volcanologists whose life's work left an indelible mark on our understanding of volcanoes.
Alone, they could only dream of volcanoes. Together, they can reach them.
The Oscar-nominated documentary from National Geographic includes some of the most stunning images of volcanoes ever captured on film. But just as remarkable is the one-of-a-kind love story between the two scientists who captured this footage.
C'est très dur, deux volcanologues qui vivent ensemble, parce que c'est très volcanique, donc franchement, ça fait des éruptions très souvent.
This was such a labor of love, such a profoundly collective effort, and it was very much guided by Katya and Maurice Kraft, who passed away 30 years ago and became the subjects of our film. And so the fact that the world now is getting to see their images that they poured so much of literally their lives into 30 years later, it's so meaningful.
Moi j'aime bien qu'il marche devant moi. Je me dis s'il va se tuer, je préfère être avec lui donc.
Our goal as filmmakers is to cause you to really understand them and build empathy for this extraordinary life that they're leading.
Also nominated in the documentary feature category are All That Breathes, about a bird hospital in India, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, about an activist artist who took on Big Pharma, Navalny, about the Russian opposition leader bravely taking on Vladimir Putin, and A House Made of Splinters, about an orphanage in war-torn Ukraine.
The film is equally as much also about, kids' amazing ability to adapt and to survive and to reach out for the important parts of life, love and friendship.
And you really understand how friendship is the power of getting over really traumatic things.
And documentary feature isn't the only category where there are noteworthy nominations that are particularly important and meaningful this year.
I am paying attention.
In addition to being a runaway hit, Everything Everywhere All at Once is also history-making. 3 of the film's acting nominations, plus that of the whale's Hong Chow, marks the most Asian actors ever to be nominated in a single year by the Motion Picture Academy.
After that Oscars So White, campaign, they're, highly conscious of trying to be more inclusive and more diverse. They've achieved near gender parity finally. They've brought in more international members, people of many races, ethnicities, and origins. And this is how they voted.
The LGBTQ community is also well represented in this year's Oscar contenders. Brendan Fraser is nominated for playing a gay teacher in The Whale. Cate Blanchett for her performance in Tar as a renowned lesbian music conductor. And among the multiverse timelines of Everything Everywhere All at Once, 2 gay stories unfold.
Not only a central queer character, but also getting to see Michelle Yeoh and Jamie Lee Curtis, of course, have a lesbian relationship with hot dog fingers at one point. For the queer community to be able to see so many of its own on screen, its stories on screen, many behind the camera, in front of the camera even, it's monumental.
I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
Movies reflect who we are as a society. And so getting that Oscar stamp of approval is really crucial to them finding that audience that they deserve.
Still ahead.
No, Jenny! Out!
The Oscar nominees tell us about their scene-stealing co-stars, Jenny the Donkey and Crystal the Monkey.
This monkey can do anything.
Are you on TikTok? Well, so are we. Make sure to follow On the Red Carpet on all your favorite social media sites.
Can't be waiting around for any more of this madness.
Among the 9 Oscar nominations for The Banshees of Inisherin is a Best Director nod for filmmaker Martin McDonagh. He's up against Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans, Todd Field for Tar, and Ruben Östlund for Triangle of Sadness. If they gave an Oscar for Best Performance by an Animal Actor, it would be a 2-horse race this year between a monkey and a donkey. 4 different actors are Oscar nominated from The Banshees of Inisherin, but who was the film's biggest scene stealer?
No, Jenny! Out!
You can pin that on Jenny the donkey.
It's a proper pet, that donkey.
Yes, good girl, well done.
We got a beautiful miniature donkey to play Jenny, who was called Jenny in real life.
Martin wrote this script. The calf is doing that, and then the dog comes up and gives the horse a lick, and then the donkey comes over and gives the dog a nuzzle. And you're just going, I don't know what were you smoking when you wrote that, because it's impossible. And then lo and behold, the animals just did the most beautiful things.
Phones hasn't stopped ringing for her, but she's one and done. She's out to pasture, man, and she's loving life. She's put on a few. She's got her winter coat on now. I saw pictures of her, honest to God. We got pictures of her. Did you see the pictures of her?
I did, yeah.
She looked great, didn't she?
She was wintering well.
She was wintering well, yeah.
Another Best Picture contender, The Fabelmans, has a memorable animal co-star as well.
Mom got a monkey.
Why'd you get a monkey?
Because I needed a laugh.
Director Steven Spielberg revealed the scene is based on a time his real-life mother, Leah Adler, really did bring a monkey home by surprise. The movie monkey, whose real name is Crystal, has a long list of acting credits. Here she is on the red carpet for The Hangover 2, looking fabulous in her pink dress and pearls. She even tried monkeying around with our microphone.
Well, there should be like a Crystal acting school, because like this monkey can do anything. There is nothing. I once asked the trainer, I said, is there anything that you haven't been able to teach her? And he got this very paternal look on his face, and he said, no, there's nothing that monkey can't do.
Sit up so they can see your pretty face.
The countdown is on. Don't miss Oscar Sunday, March 12th on ABC, hosted by Jimmy Kimmel. We'll be there on the red carpet before the show, talking with the stars as they arrive. We'll see you soon on the red carpet.
Want more entertainment news? Follow On the Red Carpet on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube.